Welcome back. Spring flooding across Alaska leading to a formal disaster declaration in our state. But that declaration means people should have an easier time getting help to recover from those floods. Jeremy Zedek of the Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Management joins us tonight to tell us a bit more about what's happening, the state's response, and what it means to you. So, Jeremy, welcome. I first want to talk about the scale of these disasters. We expect some flooding every year. This declaration was actually just expanded, as you were just telling us. So how is this year different?
Well, we had a forecast this year that called for an above-average flood potential, and we've really seen that play out throughout the state. Early on, we had communities like Eagle and Circle, Crooked Creek flooded, Glen Allen flooded as well, and today we have places like Stevens Village, Fort Yukon, Queefluck that are all flooded as well. The governor expanded his disaster declaration to include communities in the Northwest Arctic Borough and other areas that have been flooded. And we're going to be here with our disaster recovery programs to help people put their lives back together and rebuild those communities.
I'm just looking at some of this imagery here. This spring flooding disaster declaration, though, designed to help Alaskans who are trying to recover from the literally overflowing amounts of water in their communities, as we all just saw. But what does it actually do for the many affected individuals?
Well, people can register for our state's individual assistance program beginning on Wednesday. They can call our hotline at 844-445-7131 or go to ready.alaska.gov. And our programs can give people grant funding to rebuild their homes, purchase critical items. If they've lost transportation from the disaster event, they can recoup some of those costs. And if they need temporary housing, we can provide housing for homeowners up to 18 months and for renters up to 3 months.
So individuals and entire households can receive disaster recovery grants and temporary housing assistance, as you mentioned. From your perspective, how has the state's response been this time around, especially with this expanding as time goes on?
Well, unfortunately, recently we've had a lot of practice responding to disasters, really starting with the Cook Inlet earthquake. It's been continuous here in the state. So we're a well-practiced team, but I can't say enough about our partner agencies like the Tanana Chiefs Conference, Yukon-Kuskokwim Health Corporation. Donlin Gold was a tremendous help out in Crooked Creek, the Red Cross, the Salvation Army, Alaska Division, all of our voluntary organizations active in disasters. They've been tremendous, and they've really answered the call and gotten out there and helped people in tremendous ways. So as we move forward, there's going to be a lot of opportunities for people to donate and volunteer, and we encourage people to reach out to some of those established aid organizations and lend a hand.
All right. Well, Jeremy Zedek from the Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Management, thank you so much for your time. We want to bring that graphic up one more time. Again, registration for individual assistance for the 2023 spring flooding disaster. This will open on May 24th. Now, when registration opens this week, you can call the Disaster Assistance Hotline. That number is 844-445-7131. There you can register over the phone. You can also register online. That website is also the one that you see, ready.alaska.gov/recovery.